Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel APM Guide, and I'm your Ramesh Kodumuru. As a part of our Learn Cucumber BDD series, in this video we discuss what is cucumber. Okay, so I'll cover this thing in 5 points here. That is, what is cucumber, what is BDD, okay, the core components of cucumber, and future files with Gherkin benefits of using cucumber. So all these 5 points I'll cover in high level, okay, in this video here. So first we'll understand what is cucumber. See, cucumber is a open source automation testing tool, okay, that supports BDD. The BDD means behavior driven development. Okay, it enables the programmers to write the test case in a readable format. Okay, once we write the test case in readable format by using the Cucumber, we later point we can automate by using the step definition. Okay, okay. First, the non-programmers will write the test case in a readable format. Okay, and then these 10 test cases will be covered as a automation. So we can automate these test cases here. Okay, and the Cucumber is first released in 2008 and the code is written in a Ruby, which is bindings of the Java, JavaScript, Python, etc. Okay, the uses of this Cucumber is accepted testing and integration testing. Okay, and what is all about the what is Cucumber? Then we understand what is BDD. Okay, I'm explaining high level here. Okay, BDD is nothing but behavior driven development. Is a agile software development process that encourages the collaboration between the developers, QA, and business stakeholders. Okay, and instead of writing the test cases in the technical terms, BDD focus on describing the behavior of the system in natural language that is understood by all the parties. Okay, the behavior work is nothing but is a agile software development process. Okay, and instead of writing test case in a technical term, okay, we can just focus writing the test case in a natural language so that all the parties can understand. Okay, and Cucumber is a BDD tools that uses the Gherkin syntax to describe the application behavior. As you know, the Cucumber is one of the BDD tool that uses the Gherkin syntax to describe the application behavior. Okay, that is a high level about what exactly BDD and Cucumber uses the BDD tool to write the Gherkin syntax. Okay, to describe the application behavior. And next is the core components of Cucumber. What are the core components of Cucumber? Okay, the first is the future file. So what exactly is future file? The future file will be saved with the dot future. Okay, we open a notepad and write the code and we save this uh, the test case and save this thing as a dot future. Okay, written in the dot future format describes the system behavior in Gherkin language. Okay, and this is all about a future file. And scenario, what is scenario? De- Defines a specific use case of the application. Okay, the scenario is nothing but defines a specific use case of the application. And next is the steps. Steps is nothing but describes the scenario flow. Okay, here we have the given, when, then, and but. Okay, these are the keywords we use under the steps here. And next is the step definition. The step definition is the that Java, Ruby, JavaScript methods that execute the automation logic. Okay, so whatever the automation we are doing for these test cases are written in the step definition, and step definition contains the automation logic here. Okay, and next is the important is a test runner. The next runner is nothing but executes the future files using JUnit or TestNG in Java. Okay, so these are the core components of Cucumber. So in this series, we'll see each and every component in detail. I will explain it here. So here in this video, I'm explaining high level. Okay, and the core components of Cucumber is future file, scenario, steps, step definition, and test runner. Okay, this is the part of code components of Cucumber. Next is the a sample of the future file which is written in a Gherkin language. So what is a Gherkin language? It is a DSL, means domain specific language used by Cucumber. If you see here a small example here, the future is login functionality. A scenario what I am doing here, successful login with valid credential. Okay, here we have the steps that is a given the user is on the login page when the user enters the valid username and password, and then the user should be redirected to the home page. This is sample future file. We have one scenario here. So here we have the Gherkin keywords. Okay. So first is the future. That is a high level describes. It describes a high level requirement here. Next is a scenario, concrete example here, and given is an initial context. Given means nothing the initial context. When action taken, when is nothing but the next, when keyword is nothing but action taken. Okay, then represents the expected outcome. Okay, so we have the future scenario, given, when, then. Okay, and this is the sample feature file which is written in the Gherkin language, and we have seen the Gherkin keywords. Okay, and next is the what are the benefits of using Cucumber. Okay, so the we have here I drill down the 5 benefits here. That is the plain English syntax. By using this one, easy to understand for all the stakeholders. So all the stakeholders, it is in a plain English language, they understand the requirement here. That is a test case. And shift left testing. So what exactly is shift left testing? Encourages the earlier automation and collaboration. Okay, by using the shift left testing benefit, we can encourages the earlier automation and collaboration. And next is the main important requirement traceability. Okay, the scenarios acts as a living document where you can able to trace our requirement that we cover all the requirement in our test cases or not. Okay, and next is it works. The Cucumber works very fine with the Selenium and APM. That is, it supports a cross-platform automation. Okay, that is the use of this Cucumber. One of the use. And next is a rich reporting. Okay, Cucumber generates the readable test reports, which is in the format of HTML, JSON, etc. Here. So that is the benefits of using Cucumber. So we have seen in this video, that is what is Cucumber and what is a BDD in a high level, and the core components of Cucumber, and we have seen a sample feature file which contains the Gherkin keywords here. Okay, I just give a brief introduction of the Gherkin keywords, and next we have seen the benefits of using Cucumber here. So in this series, in next videos, we'll see each and every component. We go in depth here and explain the what exactly the Cucumber is all about. So for this video, we just explain the high level what is the Cucumber here. Okay, if you like this video, please click on like button and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.